Alright, we're back for part 2 and the final word on the Virtual Rocker V-Rocker drum disc. Alright, first of all, the website is virtualrocker.com, just like my shirt says here. The owner of this company name is Rudy. His customer service skill is excellent. As you guys know, I do not deal with people who I don't feel has very good customer service. These guys also have very good customer service. Talked to Rudy a number of times. Excellent guy. Let's talk about his drum disc. First of all, I need you guys to understand that Virtual Rocker was one of the original people that came out making discs. Now, I can't remember what he used to make them out of. I think he dabbled with some foam, something like that. But this company was one of the original companies that did this. If you haven't heard of them, it's because they didn't believe in bombarding people's threads on rockband.com and other forums to promote their products. So they let their word of mouth speak for themselves. This is why, if you haven't heard of Virtual Rocker or stumbled across them, this is why you haven't heard anything that's really widely publicized about them, probably until now. Okay. From the original disc, Rudy and his team went back and asked their customers what they would like to see in the Virtual Rocker V-Drum disc, which brings us to the one that I just got through testing for you and showed you some videos of. Okay. First of all, they're made out of soft rubber. Now, they are a little bit harder than the foam, but as you guys saw, the rebound on these are going to be very good. Okay, I think that these pads are right up there in the rebound market as far as the rock pads go. They don't have as much, but they have a lot of rebound. I found that I wasn't forcing my wrist down or trying to create my own rebound like I have had to do on the original stock kit. He also says it doesn't mess with the sensitivity of the set. Once again, I agree with that. It did not mess with the sensitivity. My red pad always missed notes. My red pad still missed notes. The drum rolls in the red pad is a little bit better with the pad. As you guys know, with the QM sets, it's all about compression, and sometimes a pad will help that. This pad did help that out a little bit from where my original red pad was and how it was acting before. Okay. His price point. His price point is $29.99. Once again, he went to his customers and asked what would be a fair price. He asked what they wanted to see, and this is what he gave them. It took him a while to redevelop these pads. When I contacted him, he was just in the final stages of these pads himself. So this isn't something he went out and had a company do. Virtual Rocker, Rudy, and his team made these pads. They found the materials. They did tons of play testing, tons of everything to make sure that this pad would be very good, would be accurate, and would be what you guys wanted. As far as wear and tear goes in these pads, I think it's going to be a while to tear these up. I beat the heck out of my pads, and they still look very, very, very good. I don't have them here to show you right now because my son is off with his drum kit that has the pads on it, but they were very good. When I got done playing, you just saw little white dents that I just wiped off that just show where I hit it. You have to understand, no matter what you get, whether it's a mesh head, whether it's a rubber, whether it's foam rubber, at some point or another, you're going to be able to tell where it is you hit this pad. There is no exception with these, okay? The other thing that I really liked about these pads too, not only did he have the color rings, but he also had the X, the B, the A, and the Y on each pad, corresponding to what the Xbox 360 controller is, and I'm sure he has these for the PS3, being that they have symbols instead of letters. That way, if you're not accustomed to the pads and you're always looking down to find out what pad you should hit, the Virtual Rocker V-Rocker drum disc is going to tell you this is the Y, this is the A, this is the B. Okay. Overall, I'm going to tell you guys this: if you're still using a stock set, meaning that you have not went to a third-party set and this is the set that you use, V-Rocker drum disc is something I'm going to tell you to go ahead and look into. Okay. Now, I must give you a re-rating system on what I think that the pads are. Remember, I rate on different things. Okay, DrumSoft, when I rated before, came out my #1 because of not only the customer service skills, but also because they had a pad that was at least $9.99, $10. All right, some of that stuff is slip. Okay, Rock Pads is now my #1. This pad right here is my #2. DrumSoft is #3. Why? Because the fact that DrumSoft had a little issue with their customer service skills. I still have not heard from them to this day. Some of the customers are satisfied, some are not. So I'm coming to find out it doesn't matter what the price is. As long as people is getting treated the way they feel they should be treated, that's all they want, okay? Rudy is going to answer you. I guarantee it. Every time I've written to him, he's answered me right back. So he's going to answer you. Just like all the other pads that I've got a hold of, just like DrumSoft used to do. Rock Pads will answer you if you write them. Virtual Rocker is going to answer if you write them. The last thing I want to tell you guys about this extraordinary site is this. Rudy has went out and created an upload spot for all people who wants to upload Rock Band or GH or whatever videos you want. So, if you're one of those people that don't want to go and post your video on YouTube because you feel like it's going to be a harsh community and people's going to rip you apart, you have no more worries of that. If you go to virtualrocker.com, on the left-hand side, he has his own virtual network where you upload all your videos. And there's a whole community there. I'm also a part of this community. So if you have videos already on YouTube or other spots, all you got to do is plug in that URL code or the embed code, and it's going to automatically go on the Virtual Rocker site. If you have raw video that hasn't been uploaded to anywhere, like I'm doing here in this camera, you can upload it directly from your computer to there. I've been a member of this community. I haven't been there in a while because I've been busy. But when I went there, you had all kinds of people making all kinds of videos on all different levels. And there was nothing but friendly chat, friendly conversation. So I highly recommend Virtual Rocker's new network where they have a whole community where you're just uploading all your videos and you can do that. All right. So once again, on my 10 system, I give him a perfect 10 because of the fact that I have dealt with this owner and I've talked to him and I've looked at his website, which is very innovative. Check that website out, and he's doing some extraordinary things. And the above thing is he listens to his customer, which is how this particular V-Rocker drum disc came about. All right, so go check Rudy out, virtualrocker.com. I give it 2 thumbs up, perfect 10, and I highly recommend it. All right, so that's it for the Virtual Rocker review. I ask you guys to come back for my next review, which is going to be Rock Band versus Guitar Hero, the Epic Battle. We're going to discuss a lot of things about Rock Band and GH, and we're going to put that up there right before E3, so look for that in the coming days. Till then, once again, Cena Chain Game 54 saying peace, love, keep rocking out, and I'll catch you guys at the next review.